What's going on, wrestling family? This is 12 last minute shocking WWE Fastlane 2023 rumors. That is a long title. Guys, I'm a little jet lagged, I'm a little tired, but we're gonna power through this. All right. Now, before we get started, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into this.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with another video. Join us now as we look at the
All right,
most
we're gonna
shocking
skip
rumors you
past
need to
their
know
intro.
about WWE. Number
Subscribe
1,
to them.
LA Knight's star-making performance. LA Knight has turned trash into treasure, whether it's surviving his awful Max Dupree gimmick or emerging from the Mountain Dew pitch black match looking like a champ. Now, LA is poised to enter the rarefied era of the main event as he teams with John Cena against Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso in what fans might expect to be a star-making performance. They may be right, as rumor has it a match between LA Knight and undisputed champion Roman Reigns is imminent. While Knight's position seems uncertain after he failed to win the Money in the Bank, it's clear the WWE are capitalizing on his grassroots popularity, and putting him alongside John Cena is as big as an endorsement he can get without capturing a title. LA Knight is definitely on the fast lane to success in WWE, and as we'll see, the PLE appears to be the perfect route for the last handful of WWE final PLEs of 2023.
Yeah, I can't wait for this. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys remember. I did a whole video complaining and moaning and groaning and whining about how they was handling LA Knight. But what they've been doing as of lately, I love every bit of it. By the way, John Cena, man. I love John Cena, but dude, you got to do something about that hair, bro. I get tired of seeing him walk around look like he got a ringworm on the top of his head. Because that whole bird nest thing drives me crazy. Because one, it reminds me of how old I am, but also it's just like, it just looks crazy, bro. It just looks crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, let's continue.
Fastlane to Crown Jewel and Survivor Series.
What does this mean?
Fastlane is back, and after 1 year absence, but unlike past editions, it's not a PLE decided to bridge between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Instead, it appears to be a bridge between SummerSlam and the WWE's next two big PLEs, Crown Jewel and Survivor Series. Both shows are supposed to feature Roman Reigns, and while there's no sign Roman is appearing at Fastlane, fans should expect to see several developments in current storylines that lead to the next two shows. Number 3, the Judgment Day. Is the WWE going to hold War Games at Survivor Series again? Well, that remains to be seen, but judging from the way things have been played out on Raw, fans should expect to see the group battle Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, and Jimmy Uso. Will this involve an undisputed tag team championship title change? We'll save that for our predictions video, but expect to see the feud between the Judgment Day and Raw's top 4 babyfaces heat up at Fastlane.
Wait. But then who's going to be fighting? Okay, they probably not going to let nobody touch Rhea Ripley. Because they're going to do it that way. This is kind of why I kind of wanted a feud between the Judgment Day and the OC. Because you got Rhea Ripley and Mia Yim that can face each other. You don't have to do this weird protective thing where they can't touch the woman. And then you got the other 3 men versus the other 3 men. But if they're going to go for that, I'm wondering how they're going to do that. They're probably just going to have Rhea Ripley come in there and dominate people. Or maybe somebody she's feuding with will probably come in and interfere and attack her. Who knows?
Number 4, the Street Profits versus LWO. Another match to watch is Bobby Lashley
and
the Street Profits versus the LWO. The WWE seems ready to have the new alliance of Bobby Lashley, Montez Ford, and Angelo Dawkins enter a program, and the Latino World Order seems like a group to start against, especially since Rey Mysterio holds the United States Championship. Unless the WWE plans to swerve the fans by having Lashley kick the Profits to the curb if they lose this Saturday, this could be a great program to jumpstart SmackDown's shaky undercard. Number 5, more matches.
Oh, not yeah. We'll get to that, but hopefully, we're gonna see Jade Cargill. But I think that she's gonna show up at Survivor Series. That's my personal opinion. But hopefully, they don't do the whole thing with Bobby Lashley kicking them to the curb, because I would love to see the Street Profits eventually down the line. You know, having a faction with them two, and then having a faction with Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair in there. Because if those 2 women capture the women's tag team championship belts, I don't remember the last time we saw a faction where there's the men's tag team and the women's tag team all in one faction. You know, that would be an interesting thing to see. That's just my personal opinion. So to see Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair as like a heel women's tag team with the titles, I think that's big money right there. That's just me.
The WWE has 5 matches booked for Fastlane, and as usual, fans should expect 6 matches to round out the show. Better Wrestling Experience reported that the Judgment Day would defend the Undisputed Tag Team Championship against a Raw team, and as seen on this week's Raw,
Yeah.
that's exactly how things played out, as the WWE's resident authority figure had enough of the Judgment Day's attacks on Jey Uso, booking Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus Finn Balor and Damian Priest with the titles on the line. So what will the sixth match be? Well, the WWE has a ready-made match with Nia Jax battling Raquel Rodriguez and or Rhea Ripley, as both women look for payback following Jax laying them out. Although nothing was booked last night, there's always a chance of a last minute booking before the show or even an announcement on social media. Number 6, the one that got away. And just as Better Wrestling Experience called the Undisputed Tag Team Championship being defended, it's also reported a championship match originally booked for Fastlane was pulled from the PLE and scheduled for TV. That match, of course, is Gunther defending the Intercontinental Championship against Tommaso Ciampa. As always, the WWE claims it likes to make sure every match on a PLE is the right fit and that it has the right amount of time to play out. It also knows that it had to deal with Raw's wretched ratings against Monday Night Football, and an unannounced title match is one way to create the idea that fans never know what to expect on Raw, thus they should tune in. Number 7, will Jade Cargill...
Yeah, it'd be, honestly, real quick, and it's not even a wrestling thing, it's just like, these Thursday Night Football, Monday Night Football game, the way they've been booking them, it's been off. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to the Bears fans. You guys have had it so bad for so long. They finally got that win over the Commanders, which is kind of crazy, but they had to win that game, you know, for dip buckets. You know, they just lost him. So, you know, salute to the, you know, GOAT. But let's get back to this.
Cargill debut?
No.
One of the biggest questions in WWE is when and where Jade Cargill will debut. It could be on NXT, Raw or SmackDown, but our kayfabe sense is tingling when it comes to Fastlane. Saturday's show seems like a good spot for her to show up. This would mirror NXT's habit of new wrestlers showing up at ringside during the Black and Gold brand show. I don't expect the WWE to use the former TBS champion as a background character, however. Instead, it's more likely one of the WWE's female superstars will make the mistake of trash-talking Cargill, leading to a wild brawl, which, as fans know, is one of Triple H's favourite storyline tools. There's also a possibility Cargill could make a strong first impression by attacking someone in the ring, but the WWE just did this with Nia Jax.
Yeah.
The WWE should concoct something more creative, and judging from the rumours circulating about creative plans for Jade, the company is giving her the royal treatment.
Yeah, just hold up, just hold off until Survivor Series. I think that'll be the best time. She just got into the Performance Center. So just give her more time to kind of brush up. That's one of the main things and critiques that I had about her when she was in AEW, that she was still a little green in the ring. So just give her time to kind of brush up, and just, you know, she got time. Survivor Series is next month at the end of November. So, and I'm gonna be there. So I want to see her. I want to see the debut. Just selfishly, I want to see that happen. I can't wait to see Jade Cargill. It's gonna be nice. But yeah, just hold off for a second and just let her do that.
A main roster call up. A fan should pay close attention to NXT, as Trick Williams is scheduled to defend his newly won North American Championship against Dominic Mysterio. Should Trick drop the belt? It wouldn't surprise us to see Trick and Carmelo Hayes show up to join Bobby Lashley's new faction.
Yeah, they both lost their title too.
Profits, should they fail Bobby Lashley or join forces with them? Hayes just dropped it.
Oh, I never thought of that. But why they gotta replace him? Why don't they just join him? I never thought about that. That's interesting. That is interesting.
NXT Championship, so that's one less thing tying him down to the Black and Gold brand. Number 9, returns. Are there many WWE superstars that have been out of
I miss Big E, man.
For various reasons. The biggest, of course, being Randy Orton. While the Viper's return seems imminent, it's unlikely the WWE is going to bring him back until they have a good storyline for him. The long-rumored Randy Orton vs Riddle feud is now a moot point, so there's no telling who the WWE intends him to have him wrestle. Possibly Cody Rhodes, leading up to the Royal Rumble. Number 10.
He could come in to face Seth Rollins, because you know they're having a rubber match between him and Shinsuke Nakamura. Right, this is their third match, correct? I'm kind of sleepy, I can't remember. But he can come in, RKO Seth Rollins. That'll be a great feud as well. Like, I've been wanting. That's one of the things I've been waiting to happen, and for him to say something to Seth Rollins like, "Hey, you got this title opportunity," because you. As much as I love Seth Rollins, and I partially disagree with this, but I think that you can pull this and have Randy Orton say this, like, "Hey, I won a title that looked just like that back in the day, but I have to whine and complain about the fact that I'm not getting any opportunities or any marquees at WrestleMania in order to get this opportunity. I got it the way that I worked hard for it. I didn't cry. I didn't complain. And I wasn't like you." And I think that that'll be a great setup for that, but who knows?
Breaking up is hard to do, especially in WWE. As mentioned earlier, it seems like every WWE faction has its troubles and is on the cusp of splitting up. However, as fans saw with the Bloodline, these storylines can take an eternity to play out. While the days of when the WWE moves storylines with no rhyme or reason is largely over, but now it's been replaced by a glacial pace that some fans feel is more a case of dragging things out than letting them play out.
Yeah,
Number 11
I agree.
is Damage Control damaged goods? A Damage Control has been running like a well-oiled machine following Io Sky's WWE Women's Championship win at SummerSlam, that is until Bayley seemed to push Io into a triple threat title defense against Charlotte Flair and Asuka at Fastlane. The WWE has been teasing trouble within the group, which seems to be the go-to storyline for every WWE faction right now, but the WWE pressed the brakes after
nobody can get along.
Injury. Kai isn't expected back until early 2024, but the WWE seems okay with building the storyline back up. Given Triple H's slow approach to storytelling, fans will likely see another situation where Io Sky questions why she's wasting her time in Damage Control without things leading to a complete blowout. Number 12 is...
I had a great booking idea for this. I'm gonna put that link in the description so you guys can watch that and let me know what you guys think in there. I think I have a really good one, and it's gonna be really good for Dakota Kai fans. I think it will be.
The Judgment Day doomed? Speaking of
they've been doomed for weeks, man.
The Judgment Day is the WWE's top faction, but that hasn't stopped the company from teasing Raw's fearsome foursome from splitting up. Not only is JD McDonough trying to work, some might say worm his way into the group, but everyone seems to be at odds whether it's Rhea Ripley's general disgust with the group, Dominic Mysterio dropping the North American Championship, or Damian Priest watching Finn Balor's jealousy over Priest's Money in the Bank briefcase grow every week. Right now it appears JD McDonough is going to replace Damian Priest, but when remains unknown. However, could our last rumor answer that question? Are we going to have a cash-in gone sideways?
No.
Sometimes we
Absolutely
hear rumors
not.
so wild they have to be heard out. One wild rumor making the rounds is that Damian Priest will attempt to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase against Seth Rollins or Shinsuke Nakamura, assuming he wins the World Heavyweight Championship, only to find out that Finn Balor and JD McDonough have taken the original contract out of the green briefcase, as recall JD gifted Senor Money in the Bank with his own custom briefcase.
Oh, that's interesting.
Potentially winning the title and leading to JD McDonough replacing Damian Priest in the Judgment Day. Is it incredible? Preposterous? Yeah, but in WWE, it could be very well possible.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
What am I doing? What happened? It's interesting in a way to where it's interesting in a way that it's like extremely ridiculous, you know, and I've never seen anything like it. So that's why I mean that it's like very interesting. But at the end of the day, it's a whole lot that can happen that day. A lot of things. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this with me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Which one was the most interesting rumor in your personal opinion? And if it isn't listed here, if you got a rumor that's a lot more interesting or predictions you think it's going to happen, let me know in the comment section. Don't worry, I won't steal it from our prediction video. I've already have it all figured out what I want to say and what I'm going to predict. I'm just waiting for SmackDown to be over in case they add more matches to it, so I can just do the full prediction with all the matches on there, as opposed to recording a second video just to add more matches. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your patience and your support. Salute, peace, have a good day.